What's up, guys? I welcome you in this wonderful video. So I'm gonna drop my views in terms of Bitcoin, what we are expecting, né? So let me just show you the bigger picture. So we can see here, I'm on the daily time frame, né? You can see here that the price have started to slow down, or it has started to give us signs of a reversal all the way in this level, and we know that that level is very close to this area here, which is around 30,000 US dollars. So it's very close to that area, and indeed we were expecting price to do something when it was approaching this area. We're not expecting price to just pass without doing anything. So just because price in the past reversed in this area, or it used this area as a support from here all the way there, and then now we are again expecting the price to do the same, not because this is only a support level, but because it's a very important psychological level. It's on the $30,000 mark, né? It's on the $30,000 mark, and we know how traders react to such levels or to such prices in this case. So we are expecting some kind of a reversal, and let me just back it up with some obvious price action patterns that we can spot here. So we can see that the price started to go down all the way from that area there, and it was flowing in a manner of this kind of a downtrend. If I am to draw a trend line, or maybe to draw a channel, it was flowing in this kind of a channel all the way down, starting let me see the date, starting last year November all the way to February this year. It has been flowing in the same momentum. It haven't changed, and all of a sudden the momentum started to change here when we received a breakout here. That's where we saw a breakout of this channel, meaning it was a sign that now the sellers, the way they were pushing, it is now challenged by the buyers. That's why we saw a breakout coming all the way on the upside, and it gave us a high. And if you can analyze this channel, you can see that we received a high there, and now the high that we got here, it was almost at the same level, if not higher, but let us just say almost at the same level to just limit some arguments. Now, although we can see that prices were a little bit rejected all the way high, and these ones were rejected only there. So if you are to just pay attention into details, you can see that this high is a little bit higher than that one. And then the high wasn't the only thing we need. As I always say, that you need the pattern to be complete, meaning you don't only need highs to be broken, but you also need the lows to be broken. So that's where we received now the next low, meaning the sellers did try to push all the way down, but they failed to break their previous point. They failed to break their previous low, meaning they are indeed demonstrating to us that they are getting weaker and weaker. So that's why we are expecting some buying opportunities. And then as the price is playing on, you can see now that we received another high exactly at that same level again. Exactly at that same level again. And what does that tells us? It tells us that now we are currently in a level of transition, where price is in transitioning from sellers into being a buyer's price. We are on a transition because we haven't yet received some kind of a higher high and a higher low, which will then give us confirmation that we indeed have to buy. But now we are still on transition, meaning it's the sellers handing over to the buyers. So what are we expecting as traders? We're expecting that price should give us a low which is not below this one. It can either be on the same level and continue with this minor range, but we are indeed expecting a low which is not lower than this one, because if we receive a low which is lower than this one, it will mean that it's a resumption of the seller's momentum. It will just only mean that this was a long break or a long corrective, but we are expecting some lows to be above the previous one. And then when we see that low, then maybe you can start buying. But then the question is, why am I buying if this range is not broken? You are buying because there are higher chances that the price breaks out on the upper side. Why? Because previous it was of the sellers, and the sellers are getting weaker. So if sellers are getting weaker, buyers are getting stronger. That's why a breakout there are high chances that a breakout happens on the upper side. That's why I say buy here, and I'm not encouraging you to sell here, because price can reverse anywhere above this area. Yeah? But as you know, price can do anything. As you buy or as you take any decision, make sure you put your risk in mind. Yeah? You manage risk properly. But that's what we're expecting. We're expecting buying opportunities just as it did in the past. So we have to take advantage of this. So let me just leave it there. Thank you for watching this video.